We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Detroit Tigers. Chris Bubich is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Kansas City. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Running hard, he's digging for second. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Here's Chris Davis now. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Gordon is there. One away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Batting first.
So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, I'm looking at the leadoff hitter. They've got to get better production out of that leadoff spot. It's been a topic of conversation around this club about how bad he's been struggling. Nobody seems to have the answer, but the answers are only going to come from him, and I think his confidence is pretty zapped right now. He just has to get out there, square up a couple of balls, and maybe that confidence will come back.
Bouncer up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Row. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance, give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit, even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. Hit back toward the mound. Fastball right back to the mound. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. James Paxton is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you know, Matt, pitching coaches say, hey, you have to throw the ball in the zone. You have to throw strikes. Well, this guy did it in his last one. The only problem is he found a lot of barrels, gave up a bunch of base hits in his last one, and hopefully he can start missing some of those bats in this start.
So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, guys, yesterday's loss was a tough one. A 1-run loss. Hopefully they were able to just acclimate themselves to the city, get a chance to hit the streets, maybe regroup a little bit, and show up today ready to go.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes again, 1-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
1-2 pitch is a bit high, and he's back to even at 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Batting second.
With Merrifield next to bat. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Don't want to forget about him. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy. Works it. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you. Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Mondesi aboard here at first with nobody out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Salvador Perez is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Fouled away. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a two-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
In is Jorge Soler, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. The head-to-head with James Paxton, he's 1 for 5. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside. Soler, a Cuban-born ball player. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Fouled off. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Hunter Dozier digging in now as he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1. Popped up. Hoskins in foul ground. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. It's the Tigers 1 and the Royals nothing. All set for the start of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Elvis Vizcaíno.
Vizcaíno.
Pop foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line drive to center field. Olivares has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Batting 5th, the first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch on its way. A bouncer to the left side, and a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
Number 49.
Standing in now, number 49. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw into second, and that's the second out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. As a look, now the pitch. He's running. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
And now the runner's trying for third. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And Gordon will make the catch to retire the side. Tigers leave one. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Stepping up to the plate, Ryan McBroom. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Good cut fastball that time, and he's in control now. 0-2. McBroom, a 27-year-old. He was selected in the 15th round during the 2014 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Number 14.
At the plate, Edward Olivares. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And there are 2 away now. At the plate now is the designated hitter, Ryan O'Hearn. Comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Boy, a lot of break to that thing, and it's 1-1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Next for the Tigers, Pedro Severino, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Severino.
Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Chopped weakly up the first base line. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now that the center.
Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Reyes. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Now here it comes. Swung on and missed for the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gordon on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 4.
Now at the plate, Chris Davis. He flew out in his last at bat. First offering on its way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Olivares is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for Detroit, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Now batting, Alex Gordon, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Alex
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And the pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Sent on the ground out to second. And there's one away.
now batting.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Adalberto Mondesi. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now here it comes. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
So he got him swinging. Adalberto Mondesi becomes out number 2 this inning.
Second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. Pulls this one in the air out to left. After it is Davis. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well, all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up Jonathan Scope to hit next. Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. And the pitch. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Gone to lead off the inning. Jonathan Scope with a solo shot. Second home run early in the year, and it's given Detroit a 2-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
To the plate now, Elvis Vizcaíno. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Ground ball left side. Mondesi brings it in. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Roy, you see your shortstop get a glove on it. You're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw, and a solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
Pitch is a called strike. The throw, and in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. Pickoff move to second, and they got him. Two runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Hoskins behind, the count 0-2. swinging a soft liner. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 49 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Now batting. The right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Into the box, Cole Calhoun. Strike taken to throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. I'm set with the 0-1. That's a strike. The throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Pretty unusual decision to swipe third with 2 outs in the inning. It's a big risk, especially with the lefty hitter up there, and the benefit isn't all that great, but he made it work out.
And it's fouled away. Men on third with 2 down. And another foul ball. The 0-2 delivery. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And no one can corral that one. Base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game.
The catcher, Pedro Severino.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. He swings and grounds it to short. Merrifield's right there to take the routine throw and retire the side. So 2 runs on 4 hits here. No errors and 1 man left on. Stepping in, Jorge Soler. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot. He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
2-2 to Jorge Soler. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. Swing and a liner. Foul. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Reyes is there. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Striding in, Ryan McBroom. Paxton steps into his windup. Here comes the first pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Scorched to third. Right to him. Throw in time, and the side is retired. KC down in order. Still down 3-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Victor Reyes. He singled and later scored back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Digging in and looking for more, Chris Davis. Last time through was a base hit. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is high. The throw. It's too high, and he's in there at second with a stolen base.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
This is line to left. And Gordon's there to take it in for the first out. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
One out now here in the Tiger fifth inning. And into bat next, it'll be Jeimer Candelario. First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. And he is out, retreating to third as they slap the tag on him. One hit's all they get. Home half of the fifth coming up. Detroit is out in front, 3-0. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. A ball and a strike. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two. Changeup taken for ball three, well below the zone.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
3-2, a full count to the Royals center fielder. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Davis on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Ryan O'Hearn. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Alex Gordon is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
And Gordon swings and pulls his pitch down the line in right, but it's back up into the crowd, foul. A ball and two strikes. Here's the pitch. And he popped him up. Calhoun coming on. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Adalberto Mondesi. He went down on strikes last time up. In there for strike one, 0-1. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. The 1-1 is a ball high and inside. Two and two.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And he struck him out, his eighth punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Royals leave one. They trail in this one 3-0. Ian Kennedy takes over to start the sixth inning on the mound.
Number 31.
Top half of the sixth about to get started, and that means Jonathan Scope will get ready at the plate.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting. The designated.
Striding forward now is the DH, Elvis Vizcaíno. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gordon is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
The first baseman, number 17.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
At the plate now, number 49. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. The relay throw. The throw is low and he can't make the pick.
That's the difference between average and good hitters. Good hitters almost always take advantage of RBI opportunities when they present themselves. He does it here, and the lead is now 4.
Into the box now, Cole Calhoun, as he lines it hard to the right side but out of play. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now the 0-1. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the Tigers do get one on this RBI triple. Through 5. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Whit Merrifield. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game that this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
And it was sinking on him a bit, but he's able to run it down anyway for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Salvador Perez stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
2-0 now. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Pitch on the way. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Line drive base hit.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that 3rd at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
In now, Hunter Dozier as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. They'll go to Scope at second for the force out, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Kansas City. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Now in the box, Pedro Severino. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year. And the Tigers add on. It's now a 5-0 score.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
The batter, the center fielder.
Stepping in now, Victor Reyes. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Under this one is Soler, and he'll handle it for the first out.
The left fielder.
Digging in now, Chris Davis. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's the 0-2. High and deep to right center. Olivares will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Jeimer Candelario. He was a double play victim last time around. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard towards the hole. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But tack on 1 more to the Tiger lead thanks to this solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Tigers. Bottom of the inning now. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Ryan McBroom.
The first baseman, Ryan McBroom.
Tim LaCastro is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
For the Tigers. Now playing left field, number 19, Tim LaCastro.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Heading out towards shallow right. Calhoun is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out.
Number 14.
Ready for another shot now, Edward Olivares. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses with it. 1-1.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Calhoun has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, Number 66.
So here's the Royals DH, Ryan O'Hearn. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. Fouled off. Paxton's ready. 1-2 on its way. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Tigers lead this one 5-0. So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope.
The second baseman,
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit down the third baseline. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Elvis Vizcaíno. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Olivares is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting. The first baseman.
Now at the plate, Rhys Hoskins. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is... Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. And this one runs up high, ball 1. And he'll just watch that knuckle curve. 1-1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
A ball and 2 strikes to Alex Gordon. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
2-0 now. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Count for 3-1.
On a line to shortstop. And they got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1 out.
15, second baseman.
At the plate, Whit Merrifield. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
Runners on first with 1 down. A ball and a strike. And he fouls this one off. High and deep to right center. And that'll get over the wall, so forget about sending the runner. It'll be second and third now with only one away.
Off the bat, it looked like that might bring their first run of the game across. But those hopes ended quickly when it hopped over the wall. Everyone gets 2 bases on a ground rule double, so the runner from first is forced to stay at third, and the next guy is going to have to be the one to put them on the board.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Well, the Royals have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
And the second run will score as well.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging 2-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command? Even if he's still throwing strikes, stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. Aaron Loup is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Loup is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
So he sets him down swinging. Jorge Soler goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Standing in now, Hunter Dozier, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. 2 out with the man at first. Grounded back up the middle, and there's his first base hit in this one.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero, this pitch has kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We've played 8 full. The Tigers lead. Kyle Zimmer enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line towards center field. Olivares is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Standing in, Cole Calhoun hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And it's fouled away. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Count remains at 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. fouled away. The 0-2 once more. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a one-out base runner.
Pedro Severino stands in as he swings and misses for strike one.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Olivares is there, 2 gone. So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Victor Reyes. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So no runs on. Brandon Morrow enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 15, Brandon Morrow.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Edward Olivares. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Morrow is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
3-2, full count. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Fouled off. Strike 2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Alex Gordon stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Oh, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider. Just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Count even now at 1-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. KC down to their final strike in this one. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. And he fouls this one off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
5-2 the final score tonight. Detroit jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. James Paxton earns his first win of the season. Brandon Morrow wraps it up for the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Tigers, 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For Kansas City, 2 runs, 9 hits, 2 errors. They left 7 men on base.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Cubbies aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Dylan Bundy will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, he wasn't particularly good in his last one. If you look at the line score, he only lasted 4 innings, took the loss. He'll really be hoping to turn in a much better performance in this one.
Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting second, the right fielder.
With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, Dero?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, Dero, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Reyes is there, 2 down.
Batting third.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. A 0 for the Cubs to start. The Pirates coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Yu Darvish, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
At the plate, Ryan Reynolds. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Swing and a line drive, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering it pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Out in front of it, strike one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Swinging a looper to left. Baez onto the grass, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Batting third, the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And Contreras nabs him with a strong throw to second.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
Darvish pauses. Here it comes on 1-0. But an easy play over at third, and that'll be that. He played an inning. No score. Second inning set to go, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo.
The first baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Rizzo.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out.
Batting fifth, the catcher, number 40.
So one away here with the bases empty, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. Right there for strike one.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fouled off. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Now to the plate, Chris Bryant. He's hit the ground running right out of spring training, entering this one with a batting average over 300. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll go to the box. So striding in, Luke Voigt. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit softly on the ground to third. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
Stepping into the box, Adam Duvall. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's just 2 for 9. He's taken him deep once. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired big. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Batting fifth.
Now at the plate, Mitch Garver. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. We'll move to. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Popped him up. Garver has a play. He's got it 1 away. So in now for Chicago, Kyle Schwarber took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Schwarber is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Kyle Schwarber is out number 2 here in the 3rd inning. Yu Darvish is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Skied into very shallow right. Reyes is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Miguel Sano.
3rd baseman, Miguel Sano.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting it, the right fielder.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Franmil Reyes. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Reyes, a former member of the Cleveland Indians. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Man, if I'm on the mound right now, these guys are swinging at everything. You just want to try and paint the corners.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
The 0-2 once more is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Dylan Bundy is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Darvish pauses. Here's the delivery. Hit on the ground out to short. Baez has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. 4th, still scoreless. Here's Javier Baez back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he fouls this one off. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. The next 0-2. Soft grounder left side. And that's the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Sliding stop by Kipnis. It's there, and he's out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eric Gonzalez. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Gonzalez, a native of the Dominican Republic, is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
Yeah, this one kind of reminds me of how I was raised. I came up as a shortstop, and everyone thinks you could just go over to second base, seamless transition. Not the case. It kind of feels like you're stepping on a different part of the earth right there. Everything's happening at way different angles. Turning a double play at second base becomes a real focal point and stuff you have to work on. Shortstop, the angles are all moving in front of you, all moving towards. First base. This is interesting.
This is flared out towards second. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
He had just retired 9 straight batters right there. He hadn't been in a stretch in a long time. Let's see if the offense can break through.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Luke Boyd. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend it.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and that'll give the Pirates a 2-0 lead. And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run, and you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well.
The left fielder, number 23, Adam.
To the plate now, Adam Duvall. And it's fouled away. Duvall, playing here in his age 31 season, he was selected in the 11th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. This one's down to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. Played 4. It's now 2-0 Pittsburgh. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. The 1-2. Fouled away. Now another 1-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Iglesias is there, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. First pitch on its way. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. 1-2 now. This is line to left. Duvall is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Here's Chris Bryant now. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
The 0-2 once more. Now a hard liner, but foul. Here comes another 0-2. Shoots this one over to first. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Jason Kipnis is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. Bryant leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Fouled off. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. They're down 2-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next to hit is the catcher, Mitch Garver.
Mitch Garver.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Up next to the Pirates.
So stepping in, Miguel Sano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Got him.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
First offering on its way. Popped him up. Contreras is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later innings.
1-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. And now the Cubs pitcher, Yu Darvish. He flew out in his last at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. And that brings up Javi Baez. First pitch on its way. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
The 1-2. This one's down to 3rd. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail it here 2-0. Settling in now, Dylan Bundy. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Hopped up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brian Reynolds. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the 2nd out.
Number 2.
And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And it appears as though we'll see a pinch hitter now as the switch hitter Ben Zobrist has grabbed the bat and moved into the on-deck circle. Line to the right side. Hayward is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. 1-2 on top, 2-0. Ben Zobrist stays in the ballgame in the 9-hole and takes over at second base.
Ben Zobrist.
Here's Jason Hayward now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
You know what, D'Lo, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
1-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
One of the toughest pitches they hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. What happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. No hits to this point. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman.
Well, late in a game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
To 2-2 now.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in a big part of the field.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Wilson Contreras is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. 1-1 the count now. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there? Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Left side, reined in. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1. They trail things here 2-0. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. He's set. Here it comes. Out in front. One's pulled off to the left side. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Luke Voigt will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on 1 swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 0-2 delivery. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Ready once again, Adam Duvall. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. And it's quickly 0-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Another one sent foul. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
First pitch of the at-bat. Runner goes for second. Hit high and deep to left field. Looking up is the left fielder, and it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year as the Pirates have opened it up now 4-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
JT Brubaker takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. There's Baez, and how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2 complete here tonight. It's now 4-0 Pittsburgh.
Leading off to the top.
At the plate, Chris Bryant. He'll start us off in the 8th. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Here it comes. Left side of the infield into the shift. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting,
so striding forward now, Jason Kipnis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Roll, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. But he will make the catch on the dead run as he tracks it down just shy of the wall, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They're down 4-0. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Here comes the first pitch. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Hayward on the run, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, and it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
To me, that was just way too big of a risk. If you're leading off an inning and you've already got 2 bases easily, pull up and pat yourself on the back. You're already into scoring position, but now they've got nothing to show for the leadoff extra base hit.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, center
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Brian Reynolds. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Bruce started him with the change, and it's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Line to the right side. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. So Ben Zobrist will bat this inning following the 2-out hit.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
And he bunched him up a bit as this is lined softly over first. And this ball's going to fall out there. A base hit. Throw to second, and he's out. But 1 run does come in to score on the play before the inning comes to an end. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. Victor Caratini is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. There to play it is Zobrist. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So coming to the plate, Javier Baez. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate now, Jason Hayward, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
A 5-0 finish tonight. Pittsburgh took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Dylan Bundy gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he allows only 2 hits over 9 full innings. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
For the victorious Pirates, 5 runs, 8 hits.